Composer, performer, teacher and force of nature, Louise Farrenc faced challenges in her working life that are so familiar to modern women that it's hard to believe she lived and worked in the middle of the 19th century. She was born in Paris in 1804, studied piano and composition and toured Europe in her early 20s, forging a successful performing career. For 30 years, Farrenc was professor of piano at the Paris Conservatoire. She was the only female professor at the Conservatoire, not just at that time, but during the entire 19th century. Despite being one of the Conservatoire's most successful teachers, she was paid far less than her male counterparts, and so took on a 7-year battle to be granted equal pay, achieving success in 1850. Farrenc's work as a composer was no less pioneering. In 19th century Paris, the fashion was for opera and salon music, and there were no orchestras for hire, so finding a means to have orchestral work performed was challenging, to say the least. Farrenc's French counterparts in composition found fame through writing opera, but she bucked the trend and took on the challenge of writing the sort of works that her German counterparts, the likes of Mendelssohn and Schumann, had made their own. Not only was she alone amongst her French contemporaries, but there were no significant precedents for a woman tackling orchestral writing amongst men. Her writing is masterful, brilliant and dramatic, but her work was rarely performed in her lifetime and neglected after her death in 1875. You'll hear now her Overture No. 1, and I think once you've heard it, you want to hear more from this trailblazing composer.